Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Hope is a waking dream. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Happiness depends upon ourselves. A friend to all is a friend to none. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. We must be neither cowardly nor rash, but courageous. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them. The soul never thinks without a mental picture. The weak are always anxious for justice and equality. The strong pay no heed to either. If you would understand anything, observe its beginning and its development. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. We become brave by doing brave acts. Those who live in excess also hate in excess. Those who cannot bravely face danger are the slaves of their attackers. To perceive is to suffer. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Those who know, do. Those that understand, teach. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies. For the hardest victory is over self. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. Happiness is a state of activity. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. The more you know you don't know. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Each man judges well the things he knows. The only stable state is the one in which all human beings are equal before the law. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. Freedom is obedience to self-formulated rules. It is likely that unlikely things should happen.